Today we're reading Acts chapters 9 through 11. Now in chapter 9, we find that Saul, mean old Saul, he gets saved. And after he gets saved, well, it's an interesting read on how Saul gets saved in the first place. But then after he gets saved, the Christians are afraid of him. And the Jews, the Jewish leaders, they want to kill him. So, welcome to Christianity, Saul. In chapter 10, Cornelius is a Gentile. Now, up to this point, Gentiles, we haven't read about Gentiles getting saved on the day of Pentecost in Acts chapter 2. It was all about the Jew. In Acts chapter 8, the Samaritans were allowed into the fold when Peter went to them after following up on Philip's evangelistic tour there. But then in chapter 10, he gets the call to go to the household of Cornelius, a centurion. And while he's there, guess what happens? They get saved. Well, that's good, right? Well, maybe not so good according to the Jewish bigwigs back in Jerusalem at the church there. They kind of thought that maybe salvation was going to be just a Jewish thing. But now they ask Peter in chapter 11 to explain his actions. Why'd you go to the Gentiles, and what's this about Gentiles getting saved? And so Peter goes through and rehearses what happened, how it went, and then they hold their peace, it says, at the end of the chapter. And they rejoiced with God and said, well, I guess Gentiles are part of this salvation proposition after all. It's pretty interesting reading today to see what took place in the early church. There are a lot of implications that unless you read it and read my notes, you're going to miss a lot of it. So I hope that you'll enjoy it, get something out of it. We'll see you tomorrow.